Hey, what's up? Dean, Senior Performance at the shop. We got the LS Swap Nova, and I don't know if you could hear it, but we got the heat tinking, the stainless cooling down. So, yesterday I got the motor in, headers on, intake on, coils on, carburetor on, linkage set up, everything. As much as I could actually do, I did. And then this morning I came in and routed the fuel line back up, mounted the electric pump. I did a compression just like this one over there. I did a compression AN on the aluminum line that I had put on, all that new aluminum fuel line. So I did a compression line with a piece of rubber to the pump and then a piece of rubber to the pickup on the tank. And then, so I got all that sorted out. And hung the MSD wires. Actually, there's two wire clips that I showed in the previous video. So I hung the wires and they were like perfect. Plugged it in, ran the power ground, and accidentally ran this two-step retard wire out. And kind of mixed them up. Pink is not 12 volt key on. The red is 12 volt key on. Just so you know. If you wire the pink to 12 volt key on and the red to battery, you basically can't shut the car off. So initial fire up, I didn't realize I had to pull all the shifter linkage out to make this header work. It sits up against all the linkage. Well, no, the linkage would have to run through the center of the header. So I actually took all the shifter linkage off. Just get rid of it. I'll have to rethink that one. Probably just do a floor shifter. It'll just be easier to do a floor shifter. Then, yeah, so I just swapped those wires, and it starts and runs. I'm not gonna start it. I don't have any of the cooling stuff on it, so I'm not gonna keep starting it. I just wanted to hear the motor run, and I think it made like almost 80 pounds of oil pressure. So that's good. And that's the other thing. I shortened up the oil pressure wire to there. I have to just tape it up. Then the coolant temp wires over there. I got to get two sensors for the LS, which should be here I think today. And then I got the coolant sensor for the MSD to go in there. Then I got to mount the water pump, accessories, and all that. But we have a different project in the shop. So today is focus on this and get as far as I can on this. And being that I have to order a couple of parts, I'll have to I'll have to wait for those to come anyways. But I got far on this, and the reason that we have to I'm stopping everything basically. Anybody that has been on this channel since kind of the beginning, this is the first car that came to me to get like a lot of fabrication. Big shout out to Ryan Brown. He brought me his car to get the cage welded in, and we did that for him, and he was really happy with that. So he just started spreading the word, and this is Chris Flowers. Passed away on Saturday. This is his car that he entrusted me, not knowing me from nobody, to do all of his rear suspension, his mini tubs, the whole floor pan. I mean, I had the whole back cut out all the way up to here. You can see the weld seam in the floor. And I handmade all these panels to fit in here. After I did the mini tubs, and his car was the one that I did the mini tubs to where they don't drop. You can't really see in there too good, but they don't drop, and they sit up against the frame where you notch these. And I bead rolled them. I sunk the tank down. Lots of work. I mean, I did all of these components. He had the motor and transmission in the car, and I believe he had the shifter mounted when he came to me. But I fully wired this car front to back, installed the Holly, installed some red LED strips that he didn't like at first, but he actually ended up always leaving them on. I think out of respect for me, but what he did do recently was add the air compressor and tank for the boost control, because for some reason CO2 is like getting harder to fill. The big fat intercooler lines up to the firewall. Ended up spinning a couple of bearings in the motor, pulled it out. Me and him hand built this motor in this shop after Central Florida Machine did all the machine work. We hand assembled this motor in this shop, and he installed it in the car and put it all back together exactly how you see it right now. And the car has been to the track, and I believe, if I remember correct, it has been as fast as 858 at like 162 or 164, something like that. Close to that anyways. So it's very surreal having this back. It's full circle. So I am honored to help my friend, my brother, one last time to get the car on the cruise. That is this Sunday, and hopefully arrange for one last track day. And that is what he wanted, was one last time down the track, a little bit faster. So that's what we're gonna do. Car fires right up like it never left. It has the wonky idle because of messed up throttle body. It has a little bit of a transmission leak, transmission line leak. So I ordered all new PTFE fittings, line kit. So I'm going to replace the transmission lines 100% front to back from the cooler, which the cooler sits right here under the car. I believe those are 2 bolts for it, and then I believe it bolts somewhere over here to a mount somewhere. The only thing I had to do was drain the old gas out and put the new gas in it. As of right now, that's really all I did to it. Same messed up gas cap, which I know he's laughing right now. But there it goes. Sort of, kind of, not really. Yep. Yeah, I'll fix that. So yeah, this is what we're doing. I'm going to grab my laptop and make sure the ECU is up to date, the screen is up to date, get the tune off the car, just kind of go through the inputs, outputs. I'm just going to make sure everything is good on the car. Tomorrow I will flip places with this, and we'll get this up on the lift for the first time ever. This car is pre-lift, so we'll get it up on the lift and get those transmission lines replaced. But for today, that's it. Appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, leave me a comment. Have a good day.